Joshi, many people are saying, like Dr. Muni, that this is not enough, we must do more. Rahul Gandhi hasn't even spoken. He was so quick to react to Trump when he said India is a dead economy.
Well, India is certainly not a dead economy. That's for sure. India is a growing economy, and we have one of the biggest markets across the world. Having said that, I have been reading the reply of the Ministry of External Affairs. It's a meek reply of a weak government. And let me tell you why it's a meek reply of a weak government. It's very simple. Trump has been hopping around, all around the globe, insulting our tremendous economy power of this country, right and left. He has been insulting India through all, on all possible world stages. And what is the prime minister doing? Why the prime minister is so scared in naming Trump, in giving a befitting reply to the president of United States of America? It has to come from the prime minister. It has to be very strongly worded. The prime minister has to assert.
No, this is not strongly worded. I'm reading from it. Where the United States is concerned, it continues to import from Russia uranium hexafluoride for its nuclear industry, palladium for its EV industry, fertilizers as well as chemicals. In this background, the targeting of India is unjustified and unreasonable. Now, should the Ministry of External Affairs be behaving like Trump? Should they be abusing Trump or using the language that he does? Sanju Verma, your government is not taking a stance which is strong enough to please the opposition. At least Ravi Srivastava is, backing this statement, so you should be happy.
Let me just say, even I was surprised with Ravi Srivastava's statement. That's like a googly, because I thought I will have to, now sharpen the knife in order to rebut him. But aaj inhone sare plans par pani fer diya. Now on a more serious note, I just want to say this. I will take one of the allegations which is also viral on social media, and also what has been mentioned on your panel. Why is it that the Modi government is not reducing petrol and diesel prices when we bought Russian oil at rock bottom prices? Let truth be told, hypocrisy on your panel also needs to be called out. The Modi government reduced excise duty on petrol and diesel by rupees 5 and rupees 10 per litre respectively in November 2021. All opposition states refused to lower value-added tax, which is levied by state governments, not by the central government. Then the Modi government reduced excise duty on petrol and diesel in May 2022 by rupees 8 and rupees 6 per litre respectively. Again, opposition ruled states refused to reduce value-added tax. Now, let me just say one thing to you very quickly before we move on to the more important point. Today, VAT on petrol and diesel in Tamil Nadu is 34.7%. In Kerala, it is 33.9%. In Telangana, it is 39.2%.
No. Let's not digress. Sanju Verma, let's keep it to the statement here and
make one very important point. When we bought S-400 from Russia in 2018, when I say they, I mean Rahul Gandhi, Mamata Banerjee, Stalin and the entire cabal said S-400 kharidna nahi chahiye. The Modi government refused to buckle under pressure. Rahul Gandhi went all the way knocking on the doors of the Supreme Court. He obviously had a big, nice fat omelette on his face. But Rafale invoked so much of controversy right ahead of a Lok Sabha election in 2019. But Narendra Modi refused to cow down. And thank God for that. Rafale did a stupendous job in Operation Sindoor. Now let's come to the moot point. S. Jaishankar 2 years back said, the European Union buys more oil and gas in a single afternoon than India buys in an entire month. Clearly showcasing to the world that if India is buying Russian oil, it's no big deal. And, your audience needs to hear this, Pranesh. We buy around 232 million metric tons of crude every year. Basically 4.7 million barrels a day.
Right.
Out of which we buy from Russia only about 2 million barrels a day. Which means from Russia we import around 42.5% of our crude requirements. The rest is a diversified basket. We buy some from Saudi Arabia, we buy some from UAE, we buy some even from Iran,
right,
and a whole host of other countries, including the United States of America. So for anyone to say that Russia is our only partner when it comes to India's import requirements.
No, even if it is. But Sanju Verma, even if Russia is our only partner, why should we be embarrassed or apologetic about it? We have to guard our national interest, our economic interest. Taran Verma, you see, the problem with the opposition's narrative about retaliation, let's retaliate, let's hit them hard, is that just 2 days ago they were saying India is a dead economy. Now the same